What's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I have sat down to film. I am so excited to be filming my first cash stuffing of 2026. I believe my last cash stuffing was either in August or September, so it has been a little while. Life has been very crazy since the last time I posted, but I'm excited to get back into it. My lovely husband got me this beautiful new camera for Christmas, and I'm so excited to just get back onto this journey. So we are jumping in with week 1 of January. Happy New Year, everybody. I am so excited for a new year. I love setting new goals. I love a refresh. I love to start over and just reassess where my money needs to be going and how I can be using it most effectively. So you'll see a couple of new things on the channel if you haven't been here before. Hi, my name is Emily. I love talking about budgeting. I love talking about lifestyle, and I love just being intentional with every aspect of our finances and how that rolls into our everyday lives. I love to use the cash envelope system. If you guys are unfamiliar with the cash envelope system, you will get familiar by watching these videos, and if you have any questions, you can leave them below. But we're just going to get started in the cash stuffing because I have missed this. If you guys want to see more about what has been going on in my life and my reset, that video will be coming soon. So keep an eye out for that and definitely hit subscribe. So jumping right in, we are going into our bills binder, which is this one right here. I suppose we should very quickly count this cash so you guys know what we're working with. Okay, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and we have 50, 100, so that's 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. Those are some very sticky tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I said 1,045. Okay. Sorry if the framing is slightly different. I needed to charge the new camera. It died. So please bear with me while I'm getting used to the new tech. So we're going to start with my bills binder. So in my bills binder, I am doing things a little bit differently. So instead of stuffing my wallet every single month, I am actually going to be stuffing this binder and then using this binder to stuff my wallet so that I can start to accrue just totally lost my train of thought. So that I can start to accrue a 1 month ahead fund in each of these envelopes so that I can stay a little bit ahead since my income is so variable. Pardon me for a moment. I have to get my budget sheet back up. So in gas, we are going to be putting $50 today. Which leaves me with 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. In gas, it takes me about $50 to fill up my tank. Although there's been some car updates, but I will fill you guys in on that later. Under pets, we're gonna put $30. And this is for my lovely cat. I definitely want to bulk this one up so that I have an emergency fund for him, just in case he ever needs anything. He's not an elderly cat by any means, but he is about 5 years old, so he's a chonker, so we need to take him to the vet and make sure that everything's going well for him. But 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30. Last month, between Christmas season and we got a holiday bonus for my job, I was really able to like stack these a bit so that I am a few weeks, or actually I think I'm 2 months ahead right now. So it gives me the opportunity to not have to rush to stuff these if it's a lower income check. So subscriptions is going to get 20. It's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20. If you guys are new here, I'm a hairdresser, so that means that my income is super varied depending on what clients sit in my chair and what services that they get done and how often I work. So it is nice to be extra prepared in case months like January, where everyone rushed to get in December, it's going to be pretty quiet this month, so I don't have to worry about not being able to pay certain expenses. This one without the placeholder is for parking at my job, and this I'm not stuffing today. It has $240, which puts me 2 months ahead there. So that's it for my bills binder. Moving on, we have my low priority or expenses binder, and this has some new categories. I am so excited. I broke things out way more in detail. I used to do this previously with my cash envelopes, got overwhelmed with it, but now I'm cycling back to it just because I had a general like spending envelope and money was flying in and out of it. So I want to be a little bit more diligent about keeping track of what categories money is actually coming out of and why, so that I can be better about my budget. So in clothes, we're going to put $10 today. This is where things are going to get a little weird too. I don't have exact denominations today, so we're gonna make do. $20 is going to be in clothes now with the $10. Coffee gets a lot of money. It is one of those luxuries that I constantly budget for myself. It's like one of the only things that like weekly I will always spend. It's just joy. It's happiness and joy in a cup, so that's why I spend. So $20, $40, $60, $70 in coffee. I do try to budget and make smarter choices, like leaning towards Dunkin' Donuts versus Starbucks because it's a little bit cheaper. Using gift cards, obviously, and rewards points, things like that to limit that income or expense. Beauty is going to get $50. I have a nail appointment on Monday because I snapped this one. Oh, it hurts so bad, but isn't this manicure so pretty? Let's see if it can focus. Oh, so, so pretty. So I'm excited to get my nails done again. Again, when we're talking about like budgeting and lifestyle, in working in the beauty industry, I feel like it's really important to upkeep certain aspects of my appearance, and nails just happen to be one of them. It is a tool for me at work to like section hair to have longer nails, but then also I just feel like when you see your stylist putting their best foot forward, you assume that they're going to do that for you too. So I do try to prioritize that these days. Books is going to get $10. I have been loving an audiobook. Last year, after doing like my little roundup, I think I read almost like 40 books last year, which is crazy for me. I never read that much. Books now has 20, 40, 50. Been a big fan of Audible this last year, but then also using my Kindle and buying physical books. I love books. I love smutty fairy books, just like every other millennial my age. Entertainment is going to get nothing, and it has 10, I believe. So we're going to skip that. Eating out is going to get 30, 20, 30. We're definitely trying to be better about eating out in the new year. Ate a lot of fast food last year and definitely want to cut that quite significantly. Just being more intentional about meal prepping and all of that. But with that being said, I know it's a vice of mine, so I definitely want to have money put aside to be able to pay myself back. Eating out is going to have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30. Sometimes my husband and I will do like, we'll order takeout or like once or twice a week. Maybe not twice a week, but like once a week at least. We'll do like a little date night, order pizza and whatever. And usually we pay for that out of our joint account, but when it requires cash, which saves us money, I will pull from my eating out envelope too. So that's why it's good to have money there. Okay, so this is gifts, and we are going to put 15 in gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I could not go to the bank today, so I don't have any 5s. So we're gonna make some magic happen here. But in gifts we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'll fix those ones at a future date. Hobbies is gonna get 5, I believe. No, 15. So I'm actually gonna put a 20 in and take out the 5 so that I can use that 5 elsewhere. And that will have a total of 20. Household is also gonna get 5, which I will just put that 5 right in there. And that will be 15. Miscellaneous is gonna get 5, which I can't do right now, so hold on. Night out is getting 5, but that I can do a 10 and put the 5 off to the side. And that has a total of 10. Then we can go back to miscellaneous and do the 5 there. So then we have 10, 15, 17, oh, I hate counting the 2s, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31. But I love having the $2 bills. I think they're so cool. So I keep them in that folder. Okay, and that's gonna be everything from our low priority expense binder. We have our high priority or sinking funds binder. And this is not going to be very exciting, but we will do a quick flip through so I can show you. Most of these are the same envelopes, but I did make all of the placeholders and everything that you see in the videos, apart from the dashboards. Those I purchased previously, but all the envelopes and placeholders I did myself because I wanted to learn how to do it. And I'm really proud of it. They're not perfect, but they work for me. So emergency is going to get skipped and car maintenance is going to get a lot of money. And the reason why car maintenance has so much money is because I got into an accident in December. It was awful. It's going to get 165, by the way. So 20, a good amount of 10s. So 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. I should be able to take a 5 back. So hold on. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, I got into a car accident. It was awful. And it's been a nightmare trying to get the car fixed. There's been some issues with the insurance. It's just been terrible. So I'm just stockpiling money into this envelope until I know for certain how much the repairs are going to cost, if it's going to be covered by insurance, if it's not, yada, yada, yada. So we're just throwing as much money in here as possible. So currently in car maintenance, I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 900, 950, 970, 990, 110, 1010, right? Yeah. And then we have 20, so 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270. Is that right? 170. I messed that up, but 1,170. 1,170 is in car maintenance. So just gonna keep stockpiling that until we know. Hopefully I have an answer this week. So hopefully in the next video I'll be able to tell you guys what ended up happening. But we're working on that as we speak. So everything else is gonna get skipped. New car, home, health, baby, travel, electronics, business, birthdays, Christmas, and then finally we have debt snowball where the remaining money is gonna go. And in debt snowball we are putting 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 610, 615. If needed, this money is going towards my car as well. I'm really hoping that that does not have to happen because I am excited to pay down some debt with this if that's the case, but we shall see. Oh, I had extra 5s in here. I could have made change. Well, I'll know for next time. So total in debt snowball currently is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 365, 370, 375, 376, 77, 78, 79, 380. So 1,380 in debt snowball, which is pretty freaking good. Very excited about that. And that's going to conclude that binder. Last but certainly not least, you're probably wondering what these random ones are for. Anytime I get ones in a tip, which doesn't happen super frequently anymore, but every so often it happens, I put them aside to play some savings challenges with. And so we're going to put this in here. And then when this gets to be a good amount of bills, then I will play some savings challenges. So look out for that in the future as well. So that is going to be everything for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking around and sticking with me. I'm excited to be on this journey with you guys in 2026. Let me know what your biggest financial goal is for the new year. I'd love to work on that together as a community, so let us know in the comments down below. And let me know what you'd like to see for this coming year for any new videos. If you have any suggestions, I'm always open to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.